Okay, welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess. Why I don't sound too happy? Because I'm starting the episode with the mailman chasing me down on my way back to the Goron Springs. Greetings to you too! Thank you for interrupting me! From Kikariko Goods. Kikariko Goods? Is that the name of a store or something? Onward to mail. Oh, so you interrupted me on my way back just for that? Okay, alright. Let's read it before I actually continue back to the... Oh yeah, I never read the letter from Oko. I was happy to spend time with you too, Oko. Oh, a new location. Yeah, maybe we'll see each other again. But I have a son, yeah, Oko has a son. Yeah, we never bothered using Oko, so of course we got this letter. Oh, if you haven't already been by to look, there's an item that isn't available anywhere else, so come by before someone else takes it. No window shoppers. Oh, of course not. And actually that letter is actually telling you about the shield earlier, but anyways, I'm going to meet you guys back at Goron Springs off-screen and see you guys over there. Okay guys, I made it back to the Goron Springs, so while we're here, remember, our ancestor told us to take sword and shield in hand and come find me. Well, last time we howled a, what's it called? A windstone, whatever you want to call it. And now we can actually learn another hidden skill. That's pretty dang convenient. Okay, hero, what do we have next? We do meet again. Look more like a hero. Yeah, we sure do. Yeah, we're ready for the next skill. It's like learning a karate technique. You gotta master the one they showed you first before you learn the next one. Or at least get it down. Yeah, knock him down on the ground and hit A to finish him. Man, I love the ending blow. That's a good first skill to have. I wish more Zelda games had hidden skills. I don't think Skyward Sword's gonna have hidden skills, sadly. But for lucky it will. And so now he's gonna teach us the shield attack. Honestly, one of the more useless skills that I've found in this game. The sword will do it no harm if a foe has a shield, if their defenses are up anyways. So if we use L to target him and use the R button for a shield attack, we can get him to open up their defense. Because right now when we attack him, he's just gonna block. But the R button allows Link to thrust his shield, and then we'll be able to strike at him once the defenses are open. But strike without hesitation. It can also be used to repel enemies' projectile attacks, so that's actually pretty cool. If you're playing the Wii version, all you do is thrust the nunchuck forward, and you should be just fine. Yeah, the Wii version has slightly different controls, and everything's also reversed, but, well, it just depends on what version you're playing. Me, I prefer the GameCube version because it sticks more true to the original timeline of the Zelda series, because it makes no sense how the light gets on the other side of the map. I mean, come on, really? But other than that, it's perfectly cool. So we learned our second hidden skill in the game. Not one of my favorite ones. But I love using this skill a lot with another skill that we learned later on in the game, but too bad it's much, much later than it is right now. Okay, I'm going to be a nice guy and meet you guys back at the top of Death Mountain where we wrestled the Goron chief, Goron. So I'll meet you guys there off-screen. Okay, after some more backtracking, I finally made it back here. So actually, let's go on through to the mines and see what the problem really is. I mean, there has to be more than just Darvis way down there, or maybe it'll take a while to get to Darvis. Wow, look at that lava. Must be really, really hot in here. Certainly a lot more fun than the Dodongo's Cavern in Ocarina of Time, no matter which version of Ocarina of Time you're playing. Excuse me, I lost my breath for a second there. Oops. Anyways, yeah, all we want to do is jump across these platforms, wait for the lava pillar to go down, and keep on going by. Yeah, don't jump when it's going up, viewers. You will get burned to death, and Link will lose a heart once he falls in the lava, as always. So what you want to do here is that you want to use your iron boots to get on the switch, and that's going to stop the fire for not that long, actually, so you gotta make sure you run pretty dang quick. Let's hit the next switch. Yeah, the little cinematic cutscene takes a couple seconds of your time as well. Then if you roll, you can save yourself those 2 seconds, especially if you don't stop moving. Alright, we're fine. Once you jump across the platform, you're fine. But yeah, you just gotta hurry up because that thing runs on a timer, and we all know timers are freaking evil. Let's see, is there anything down there I want? No, nothing. Okay, so let's just go on to the other side because there's actually something on the other side I want. Yeah, watch out for that fire lizard. That's what I call them. I call those guys fire lizards. And we get 20 rupees. And we get another one. That's pretty good. Yeah, you gotta love getting money. There'll be treasure chests later on in the game where we'll get like 100 rupees and 200 rupees, and it'll be great. So let's run across here. Come on out. There we go. And now let's actually go back. Okay, you want some of this? Yeah, now what we want to do is equip the iron boots. Now, this cinematic cutscene that shows you the fire, man, you better run like crazy. Otherwise, you lost like 3 to 4 seconds just watching the cinematic cutscene. Zoom in on where the fire comes out. Yeah, this place is a lot like the fire temple in Ocarina of Time. So now the second time we hit the switch, we keep our extra few seconds when we're running, and we make it just in time. I couldn't make it the first time because of that cinematic cutscene, but now I actually have a chance at making it. So jump up here, hit your iron boots, and keep using your iron boots, walk around, and well, eventually the pedestal goes down to the floor, and the door opens wide open for you. The door to the future! No, not that door. Yeah, watch out for these guys. They want to ambush you like good enemies usually do. Nope, can't break rocks with our sword. Now, that'd be epic if you could. I know in Oracle Seasons and Ages you can break pots with your sword. The level 2 sword, and in Link's Awakening you can use the level 2 sword as well to break pots, just not the wooden sword. And I thought that was pretty nifty, but you couldn't break rocks in that game either, so it only makes sense. I wonder what those things are used for. Anyways, what we want to do is take a right, because taking a right is your best friend. Hey, how's it going? You want some of this? Yeah, you can't handle this. Oh yeah, I love beating up the Falco Blitz. It's like they think they stand a chance. That's what makes it funnier than usual. And inside this chest, we get a small key. It's only small, viewers. It compensates for something. No, actually it doesn't. But we don't want to keep going on through this dungeon. This is actually one of my favorite dungeons in one of the Zelda games. Usually I don't like the fire dungeons, I just tolerate them and I like to push through, but I like this one a lot. This one's one of my favorites. Now don't try jumping to that one yet, because you will die. Well, you have to be careful, regardless of how you jump over it. Now look, now that we can actually open up this door. So, that's pretty nice. Ah, this room. Oh, I hate this room too. This room's okay, but I don't like it. Remember the dongos, viewers? Yeah, they're back. Now what you want to do is attack their tails, because attacking their tail is mandatory. Yeah, at least they don't take as much hits as they do with the Kokiri sword in Ocarina of Time, but they take a good amount of hits, regardless. Oh, I should have seen that coming. I jumped and then it came up and hit me, so... Well, I was running to make the jump. I should have been more careful. Come on, Dodongo, is that all you got? Yeah, unlike in Zelda 1 or Ocarina of Time, like when you're fighting the big Dodongo, we don't have any bombs to throw in the Dodongo's mouth. So if you don't have any bombs, just use your sword and attack their tail. It's actually pretty self-explanatory. Oh, I gotta kill one more Dodongo? This will be fun. You could also use your spin attack if you want, and just attack their tail that way, but to me I think it takes longer than actually, well, striking it regularly. Just keep swinging your sword. It's not that big of a deal. Now this part, it's not so much tricky, but you want to wait for it. Once you pull this rock all the way back, yeah, let's wait. Come back. Ah, dang it. Do I have to wait for this thing all the way again? There we go. Thanks, game. Okay, now that we got all the way back, look to where the fire pillars are through the wall. Once they go down, drop it and run. Run and don't stop running. Because that's actually very important. And if you're lucky, you'll make it through the rock wall. Seriously, game? That's like the first time in forever where I couldn't make it. Minna, shut up! I don't want to talk to you. Jerk. Seriously. Ah. Man, she just doesn't understand, viewers. Maybe I didn't get lucky because it was already going back by the time I was waiting for the pillars to drop. Okay, now let's go. Shut up, Minna. I know what to do. Quit being an Abby. Stay out of my business, Minna. Wow, that's much easier. Yeah, I think I was already going by the time I was running. Huh? Well, that happens. Okay, now that we're actually in the next room, we can make some more progress. Because we all know making progress is a big thing. Water, some crystal-looking material. I don't know what you call it. It's some sort of metal to where, well, you'll see what it does later. Not much later, like this episode. So just use your iron boots to go to the bottom of the water, go on the switch, and we make it straight to the top. And look, our iron boots are attracted to the metal that this thing is made out of. Crystal, whatever. So that's actually really, really interesting. I like how they did that in this dungeon. We'll be seeing a lot of that later on in this dungeon. Not too much, though. Hey, how's it going? You must be one of the elders. You felt a presence, so are you psychic? Word has come to you, because as we all know, viewers, word travels faster than you do. How? We will never know. I'll never remember these guys' names, so, well, don't worry about it. And he gives us a key shard, and so we need all 3 key shards to make a big key. Form the key door Darbus is being held. Oh, okay, so you guys just threw him there. Well, I guess that's one way to handle things. Too bad they didn't do that like Body and Minish Cap. But then again, they couldn't capture him. He was awfully powerful. Too bad more people haven't played Zelda the Minish Cap. That's actually a very good game. Very entertaining too. I like the hidden skills in that game. And we get another red rupee. Awesome. Because we can never have enough money. Now I thought I heard Ooko somewhere around here, hiding in a pot. Because that's what it sounds like. Ooko poking her head in and out of the pot. As if it's her new home, or she just got stuck in it again. I bet she got stuck in it again. Hey, Oroko, what you doing? Hiding in pots again, are we? How's it going? Phew. Well, yeah, you are free at last. The other day, yeah, I sure did help you out the other day. Stick together for a bit. Are you looking for something, Oroko, or am I just missing something? Well, regardless, we have Oroko now. In case you want to warp out of the dungeon, she'll warp you back to the room you're in earlier. So that's actually awfully convenient. Pick a wall, viewers, any wall. So take that wall and go on the other side. And don't try rolling on the crystal wall, because when you're sideways or upside down and you try rolling, trust me, you won't be able to roll or you'll roll off the wall. One of the two will happen. I've done it in forever, so I don't bother with it. It's just not something you really want to do. Nah, nothing. I was hoping to get like a few rupees, but, well, today is not my lucky day. So let's take a left. Hopefully left is the correct way. Ah, stinking fireless. They don't stand a chance against the Ordon sword. I like the Ordon sword a lot. So I have a question for you viewers. What is your top 3 favorite Zelda games? And put them in order, please. If you don't have an order, just list them. That works too. Because I like to know which Zelda games touched your heart more than the others. And like the Star Wars franchise, Zelda games are, well, there is one for everybody. Heart piece number 6. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I want to get the heart piece before ending the episode. Well, just because. Actually, we're going to go a little further up to where the next door is before we even end the episode. Yeah, it is a long walk. Trust me, viewers, I won't be doing any backtracking unless, well, you guys actually really need it. No, actually, it's not that you guys need it. It's because I'm not going to backtrack unless you guys know exactly how to get back to where I'm talking to. the backtracking is designed for me so you guys will have to watch me go back and forth and take like a whole episode doing it, or however long it takes me to get from one area to the next. That's a dead end, so well, don't worry about it. Man, wouldn't it suck if Link dropped his sword right now? That'd be pretty bad in my opinion. Yeah, don't drop your sword, viewers. Drop it in the lava. Oh crap, there's my sword. That'd be bad. And yeah, you can't roll when you're on the ceiling, so don't bother trying it. Man, those boots must be super heavy. Kinda sucks to be Link right now, because can you imagine all the blood going to your head at the moment? When you're upside down, yeah, blood goes to your head a lot. Ow, he hurt me. Stinking fire lizard. They don't know what they're getting into. We're almost at the end. Whenever you see a yellow arrow, it means there's another enemy nearby you. Even if you can't see the enemy because of where the camera's at, well, it just means there is an enemy next to you. So until you pass the torches and you're like in the center, don't drop down. Once you are, it'll be just fine. So what's behind this door? Find out next time on Let's Play Twilight Princess. Have a good day.